A group of boys who were from Devon, England, trying to evacuate to Australia due to atomic bomb, got an airplane, but there was a fatal flaw in the airplane that made them crash on an island. No adults had survived. The little boys were evacuated from that site to go to a safer place. They survived with the fruit, pig, and fish that was found on the island. The island was full of deaths and fire. A couple months later, on June 25th, 1945, they were found by a naval officer who claims that they were just playing around. Ralph was one of the survivors. A year later, on June 5th, 1946, we were able to contact him. Now, onto the interview.
Good afternoon. My name is Abigail Cepeda, and today we're going to interview one of the kids who survived the airplane wreckage, Ralph. So, Ralph, who was the first person you met on this island?
Piggy.
Piggy? Was that his real name?
No,
What was his real name?
I never knew.
What happened to Piggy?
He died.
How?
Roger.
Speaking of Roger, we recently had an interview with him, but whatever question we asked, he would just answer with a song, and he would talk about a dance. Here is what he said. Kill the beast, cut his throat, spill his blood. Do you know what that means?
Jack's Feast. The dance.
What dance?
Simon.
What happened to Simon?
He died. They killed him.
Who?
Us. I need a break.
We'll be back in a few moments. Can we continue with our questions? Okay, so we recently spoke to Simon's parents and Piggy's aunt. A mother came to us showing her son's picture. Did you know him?
He was the little one.
Do you know what happened to him?
We had a signal fire. It got out of control. Half of the island went on fire.
Was he in the fire?
We assumed he was lost.
We spoke to the naval officer that found you guys. He told us that you said you were the leader. He also said that a group of boys were surrounding you holding spears. He said he just assumed you guys were playing. Since you said you were the leader, why did the boys surround you as if you were actually the hunted? Was it actually a game?
No, they wanted to start a war. They didn't want to obey the rules.
What's the rules?
The conch. Whoever had the conch had the right to speak. It was a sign of respect. They didn't want respect. They wanted to be savages. They didn't want me around.
They were planning to kill you?
Yeah.
So, you were the leader. If you were the leader, were you the one who planned to kill Simon?
No, he is my friend.
Then who's the one to blame?
Jack. Jack and his hunters.
Jack and his hunters. Previously, when we talked about Simon's death, you mentioned that he was killed by us. So, were you involved too? Okay. And what about Piggy? Did you plan his death?
No, he was a good friend of mine.
Then what happened?
Roger made a rock fall. He fell off with the conch. They broke it.
Fell off? So you guys were at a cliff?
At Castle Rock,
What's Castle Rock?
where Jack and his hunters went to be savages.
What exactly happened after Piggy's death?
That's when all the problems started.
So, based on this interview, do you think Ralph should be held accountable for his actions or just be forgiven because he was a child? See you in our next episode.